What's going on, YouTube? This is Jaws Killful coming back at you with another video. In this video, I just want to talk about some stuff regarding dating and relationships. Just the whole dating scene and personality and how to approach women and how you're expected to be with women, and what do I think about this whole the overall viewpoint that many people in modern day dating feel in regards to men and women relations. And so here we go. In dating, a lot of people say you have to kind of like improve yourself and make yourself presentable to women. I mean, with this claim, I can kind of agree to some extent, but when people say self-improvement, like, what do they mean exactly? I mean, I obviously know when they say self-improvement, that means to do things to make yourself feel better about yourself. But when I think hardly about it, sometimes I think that there may actually be some undertones to improving yourself. Could that also involve changing your personality? I mean, when it comes to dating, I really don't think anybody should that's really necessary. I don't think anybody should have to change their personality. But a lot of the times when a lot of these people tell you they push self-improvement in your face as a way to improve your chances with attracting women. The way they say it comes across as if they're telling you to make a change to your personality, even though there may not necessarily be anything wrong with your personality. I'm not saying if you're like I mean, some people do have something wrong with their personality. They have personality disorders that they do have to work on, like repulsive ways about themselves. Then that I can say you need to work on and change. But if it's just like something is simple, like if you're naturally a shy person or a naturally a kind person, I mean, is there something wrong with that? And that's another thing I want to get into in this video. Your kindness, being nice when it comes to women. Now, today it seems like being nice, being kind in a relationship to a woman, that's out the window. Because you know the whole thing going around about how women don't like nice guys. You have to be dominant and all this and that. You have to be the one to take charge. But what if it's just not in your personality to be dominant? What if that's just not who you are as a person? I mean, because you're not dominant, that does not necessarily mean that if when needed you can't take care of things and get things done. That does not mean that in any way. But what if you're just a naturally kind person? I mean, why isn't kindness prioritized in a relationship anymore? I mean, why is that seen as something weak and unmasculine? Can somebody please explain that to me? Why is kindness and being nice to a woman seen in the eyes of women or many of these other idiots out here that are saying, "Oh, you're too nice, you'll get friend zone." And with this whole friend zone thing, the friend zone should not even exist. Whoever thought of this friend zone idea going back a few decades, of course, when we hit the sexual revolution, this whole concept of the friend zone, this shouldn't exist. Because if you knew anything, friendship is pretty much the foundation of your relationship. That's where your relationship is going to build. Is going to rest on your friendship first. You have to be. It's better to become friends. So all this oh, you can't be too nice. I mean, here's my opinion. Any girl who wants a man who's too domineering for her, she's screwed up in the head. That's my take on it. She's just screwed up in her head. You might as well just, don't even bother with her. I mean, who complains about somebody being too nice? I mean, seriously, really? It's a damn shame. And friend zone, that concept of the friend zone, that certainly needs to be thrown out the window, because a date, when you go on a date, that's to see if you guys are compatible. That's what a date is. A date is not, go out and, see, let's take off our, let's go to my place, take off my clothes, and let's get in bed together and and have sex. No, that's not what a date is. Although modern day society has and modern day, culture and dating has brainwashed you and led you to believe that's what a date's supposed to be. But no, back in the days, like during the 50s, 60s, or even the 70s, maybe the 80s, people would go on a date to see if they were compatible. If they found themselves sharing mutual interests, they would meet together again, and they would hang out, and probably go out and do, like, have a bite, go to the movies or whatever, and they would repeat this. They would keep repeating the cycle, and they'd eventually become close and become boyfriend and girlfriend, and maybe even get married possibly. But nowadays it's not like that, and that's why so many relationships fail. That's why they fail. We live in a dating world where kindness is thrown out the window. Uh, Women prefer to be around psychopaths. They prefer to mate with psychopaths and have sex with psychopaths because they think they're going to be better in bed, or they're going to be more thrilling, and this is just a screwed up way of thinking, a very, I don't know how to describe it. It really irks me. It really does my head in, for real, when women say, oh, they want somebody who's mysterious and thrilling. Listen, I'm not going to try to pretend to be mysterious, because that's not who I am. I'm not going to pretend to be somebody I'm not. If I'm dating somebody and I'm going to buy you a gift, I'm going to let you know. I'm not going to try to follow some pattern, like try to switch it up, try to be someone so I'm not, because that's going to feel unnatural, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be unnatural for me to attempt to be quote unquote mysterious. Whatever women mean. I mean, I know what women mean when they say that. They don't like predictability, but if that's just who I am, I'm gonna be who I am. If they don't like it, then fine. There has to be some woman in this world that has enough sense to not make a big deal out of that. I know I sound a little frustrated in my video, but I'm just feeling a little passionate right now about this topic, because it's something that's been on my mind and in my heart for a few weeks now. I really don't get the current climate of today's dating scene. That's what I really don't understand. Man, people are just screwed up nowadays. They'll tell you, don't be too nice, because a woman will lose respect for you. When really, if a woman's gonna take your kindness for weakness, just let's get going. Let's move on. Let's get going. Just keep it moving. And you never know. Just because a girl may be, in my opinion, shy, that doesn't mean she wants another guy who's shy like her. That's what I'm starting to see. That's what I'm starting to find out. Some, some women, they want somebody who's the complete opposite of them. And I still cannot, for the life of me, I cannot get over what my friend told me almost a month ago. That thing is still ringing in my head like an alarm clock. I'm still thinking about all the things she said. She said, "Oh, she likes mystery. She likes all this and that." I mean, I'm not gonna go too much in depth into what she told me, 'cause, out of respect. I'm gonna be private and more on the vague side. But I'm pretty sure if you've seen my last video, you know what I mean. And the thing is, I still have feelings for her. I'm not gonna lie, it's still there. But if I mean, if she doesn't like, if she has a different taste in men that doesn't fit, that I don't fit the description of, then hey, what can I do? You know. All I know is that a lot of good men are being forced, are being, well, let's just say they're not being given a chance. They're being kicked to the curb because of all these expectations that women hold from men. Self-improve, and of course, if you talk about these things to anybody online or even anybody in person, the man is always going to be the one in the wrong. They're gonna resort to saying, "Oh, you have to improve yourself, or you have to change your personality, become more dominant, get tattoos, go work out in the gym." No, I'm gonna my here's gonna be my piece of advice in the last few minutes of this video. If anybody tells you that, just tell them to screw off. Don't change yourself for any woman. Don't change yourself for a woman. Learn to love yourself for who you are. If you want to work out, do work out for yourself. Work out because you want to maintain your health. Don't work out because you want to go impress some broad at a bar or a club. You know, don't do those things just to attract women. If you're gonna do it for yourself. If a woman likes you, she would really like you for who you are. You know, if she can't like you for who you are, then it's her loss. She can get going. She either likes you as you are, or she can keep moving. But I really don't get this mindset amongst people nowadays, especially amongst women, in choosing a mate. They think what's bad is exciting and fun. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of great men, kind men, or quote unquote nice guys, as they're called a lot in our society, that lead very fun lives. They go out, you know, they're active. They participate in social activities. They like to go out and have fun. Of course, for many of these women nowadays, that's not enough. So what can I say? I mean, whether they like it or